Hey, Bill O'Reilly here. Welcome to the No Spin News for Thursday, April 20th, 2023. Stand up for your country. Well, Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy makes his debut on the No Spin News tonight. I'm looking forward to that conversation. I have a lot of very specific questions for the Speaker. And I never got to interview Nancy Pelosi. I don't know whether you remember this or not, but it was unbelievable. So Pelosi would never agree to come on the O'Reilly Factor. So one time I ran into her at a White House reception. I was there, I think it was a pre-reception for the Kennedy Center honors. Anyway, I was over at the buffet table with Billy Joel, of all people. And I've known him forever, so we're just kibitzing, and all of a sudden, Queen Nancy sweeps in the room. So, of course, I'm going to take this opportunity to say hello, which I did. Now, I don't even think Nancy Pelosi knew who I was or am, but her husband did. He's standing right next to her. And I go, Madam Speaker, I'd love to get you on my television program. And she goes, I'd love to do it. Just call my office. And I thought the husband was going to collapse. So anyway, we called her office and she wouldn't do it. So I sent Waters out. Remember Waters' World that catapulted him into stardom? At one of her press conferences, he raised his hand and he goes, well, you told Bill O'Reilly at the White House you'd do this show. And she was absolutely furious. Absolutely. Waters, doing what Waters does. So that's my Nancy Pelosi story. We're pleased to have Kevin McCarthy coming on up. But first, things continue to decline for the President of the United States, Joe Biden. That is the subject of the Talking Points memo. So there are a number of surveys out. I'm just going to give you two, and they do not reflect well on the Biden administration. The first one is Reuters, okay? It's a poll taken April 14th to 16th, very recently, 1,029 adults. Fair poll, breakdown is fair on Democrat Republicans. Very simple. Overall, do you approve or disapprove of the way Joe Biden is handling his job as president? Total approved 39%, disapproved 54%. Last July was Biden's lowest mark, approved 36%. So he's just 3 points away from his worst numbers ever. In a CNBC poll earlier this month, fair poll, how would you rate the current state of the economy? Excellent 1%. Who are those 1%? Good 14, fair 30, poor 54. So 74% fair or poor. It's colossal. And it's the worst showing on the CNBC economic poll ever. So Biden economically is faltering, yet he continues to go out to various places in the country and tell the folks how well the economy is doing. It's mind-boggling. Here he is this week in Maryland. Go.
Folks, look around at our economic plan is working. We've created more than 12,000 brand new jobs in 2 years. That's more than any president in American history has created in 4 years. In 4 years.
12,000. He meant 12 million. He can't even read it off the prompter. And then the people going, yay, 12,000 jobs. So it's Mad Magazine is what it is now. I mean, everybody knows. You go to the grocery store, I always say it's not going to be Biden versus a Republican if he runs for president, which I don't think he will. It'll be Biden versus the grocery store. Okay, that's what's going on. So the negative impression of President Biden is growing in this country, just in time for the presidential primaries later this year. But when his administration, you can't confront Biden because Biden doesn't take questions. But Corinne Jean-Pierre does. Go.
Thanks, Green. 69% of people polled by CNBC say they have a negative view of the economy. President Biden talks about the economy all the time. What?
He's going to continue to have that conversation. He understands how important that is for Americans, American families, and so he'll never shy away from that. I know you're reading a poll right now. That is one poll.
It's gibberish, okay? Just absolute gibberish. 69% of the people feel that the economy is not good. And this was whenever you hear anybody say, oh, we'll have a conversation, a keyword conversation, you know it's BS across the board. All right, that's it. Biden administration is doing terribly managing the economy. So the president's scheduled today at a virtual meeting on energy and climate. That must have been exciting. I'm sorry I missed it. And then he met with the president of the country of Colombia. We have it spelled wrong there. It's COLO, okay? Gustavo Petro. Anyway, I'm happy they had a good meeting. Now I have to scold my producer for spelling the country of Colombia wrong. No, I'm not mad. A lot of people make that mistake. Okay, the budget is looming. This is another facade, bunch of garbage all day long. So spending's out of control. Everybody knows that. That's what ignited inflation. But the Democrats don't want to cut spending. They want to spend more. So a new budget has to pass by September 30th. And you would say, oh, that's far away, it's far away. But we have debt obligations that the Treasury Department cannot meet. So you have to raise the debt ceiling. So next month, I got to get paid. If you have U.S. savings bonds, you got to get paid. China's got to get paid. They're holding a whole bunch of U.S. paper over there, and the Treasury doesn't have the money. So they have to raise the debt ceiling, print more money to pay the debt. This is coming. This is a crisis, or will be. So the two sides are staked out. Democrats, Biden, we don't want to cut any spending. We want to spend more. And the Republicans will give you a debt ceiling raise now, but you're going to have to cut spending for the next 10 years in order to get it. Okay? I don't want to get into the weeds, but that's essentially the both sides. So what's going to happen? There'll be a compromise because you can't have the government not fulfilling its financial obligations. But I don't know who's going to win, and perhaps our next guest does. Are you looking for a better way to simplify your business finances across expenses, vendor payments, and accounting? If so, Ramp could be a complete game changer. Ramp is a corporate card and expense management software designed to help you save time and put money back into your pocket. Ramp gives your finance teams control and insight into company spending. You're able to issue cards to every employee with limits, restrictions, and automate expense reporting. Ramp's accounting software automatically collects receipts and categorizes your expenses in real time, so you don't have to do that. Ramp is very easy to use. It sets up in less than 15 minutes. Businesses that use Ramp save an average of 3.5% the first year. And right now, get $250 when you join Ramp. So please go to ramp.com/nospin. That's ramp.com/nospin. Let's go to the mail. Nadine, concierge member, and I hope you check it out over the weekend. Concierge membership will enhance your life, and you'll actually make money on it. I know Fox News will lose a lot of money, but they will not lose their viewers, at least not that many, because other news organizations have done a lot worse. Okay. Doris, concierge member, won't Fox News lose viewers if they don't cover Trump adequately if he's the nominee? I don't know. They don't want, the management of Fox News doesn't want Trump to be president. I don't know if they'll lose any viewers because of that. Steve Samolowitz, Egg Harbor, New Jersey. Bill, if you'd like to know why Fox News is not talking much about their settlement, look at what CNN did with Nick Sandmann, okay? Nicholas Sandmann, you remember, won a big judgment against CNN for defamation, and they didn't report it very much. Hugh Nowak, Cascade Charter Township, Michigan. Light of Fox News settling with Dominion should the New York Post have an easy time suing all media outlets which spiked the story about Hunter's laptop. No, you can't. It's got to be damages. You got to have damages. And then you have to prove malice that the damages were intentional. And all of this mistakes or fraud by the media, you can't sue about it. Catherine Grossman, Greenville, Tennessee. Bill, you said on Wednesday there's no liberal talk radio. What about NPR? Very good point, Catherine. NPR is liberal radio. No doubt about it. Absolutely liberal. Clay Jackson. I am a U.S. citizen living in Africa for the last 10 years. I never miss an episode of the No Spin News. I've been following you from your beginnings. Stay safe, Clay, in Africa. Yeah, it's a tough place, as you know. Andy Block, Louisville, Kentucky. Just finished watching the No Spin News. I almost fell out of my chair when I saw the atheist nothing there bumper stickers. Getting a handful for everybody I know. Excellent. So put that bumper sticker on up there. This is in reply to a bumper sticker I saw that said religion fake news. We have bumper stickers and they're on the way. Atheism nothing there. If you buy anything on BillO'Reilly.com in the store we have, and that includes the very, very hot, gear we have for Team Normal. Switch out, show Team Normal. Shirts, hats, mugs, and we have stickers there too. So you get a Team Normal sticker and then you put the atheist sticker up there. Your car bumper will be occupied. Anyway, you buy anything, we'll give you 2 atheism, nothing there, bumper stickers free. We're doing this with some humor. Team Normal is us. We love our country, want it improved. We think it's noble. Okay? Team Crazy, people who don't. But we're Team Normal. We want you to show the colors. It's catching on. But these bumper stickers, atheism, nothing there. Man, come on. I work hard on this. Word of the day, do not be pollrumptious. New word for you. Pollrumptious, Pollrumptious. Do not be pollrumptious. Bill at BillO'Reilly.com. Bill at BillO'Reilly.com. Name and town if you wish to opine. And the final thought, let me see what the final thought is. See, I do this show off the top of my head here. I'm not reading on a teleprompter. Okay, it's the Hunter Biden situation. That's the final thought. And we'll be back with it in a moment. The chairman of the Fed is promising more pain ahead. Last year, stocks dropped a whopping 20%. 2023 could be worse. You are right to be worried. So call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Since I've been a client and spokesperson, the price of gold has appreciated more than 35%. So please call today and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers and have the highest rating in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201, or text Bill to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201, or text Bill to 65532. Here is the final thought of the day. So every Thursday I go on WABC, Sid and Friends, which is the highest rated morning show in New York now. And you can get WABC radio all over the world. You just punch up their website and you can listen. So I go on about 8:40 in the morning every Thursday. So Sid was, he's conservative, but he's not crazy conservative. But he's annoyed, as many of us are that Hunter Biden, nothing happening. Roll the tape.
Now you've got the IRS whistleblower, years and years of all this, and still not one Bill O'Reilly repercussion for Hunter Biden. Should I keep waiting? We'll move on.
You know, look, we live in a corrupt country. I've said that time and time again. That does not diminish my love for the country based on what we've done for the world historically and what we offer now, which is more opportunity than any other nation on earth. However, we have a corrupt federal government. And people, they don't want to accept that, some of them, but it's true. So the Justice Department does not want to investigate Hunter Biden, period. It's as simple as that.
That's the truth. Now, as we talked about with Speaker McCarthy, what Congress can do is accumulate evidence against Hunter Biden and perhaps his father, all right, and then show the country the evidence and then refer it to the Justice Department for whatever. That's what Congress can do. Whether they will accomplish that, I don't know. I don't know. All right, so you had the January 6th committee, which was get Trump and blame him for the riot on January 6th. That's what they did. And then they referred it to the Justice Department, and now you got a special counsel investigating that. Anything going to come of that? I don't know. The January 6th committee was in business to get Trump. I don't know whether this Republican-led committee is in business to get Hunter Biden or not. I will know when they decide to present evidence that they have accumulated. But I don't know that now. So Hunter Biden is innocent until proven guilty, all right? And we are a due process outfit here. So due process is you can't convict or condemn him unless you see proof beyond a reasonable doubt. And somebody like Tony Bobolinsky coming in and saying, well, Hunter Biden did this and this and this and this, that's not enough. That's not enough. That's part of it, but it's not enough because he's one man. And Hunter Biden will deny it or Joe Biden will deny it, whatever it may be. Am I confident? This is a key question. Am I confident that the Republicans in the House will be able to get enough information to make it clear that Hunter Biden violated the law? Because the U.S. attorney in Delaware is 5 years now. So they're not doing anything. Merrick Garland, the attorney general, is not going to do anything. They're just not. It's won't. Okay? And you can't force them to do it. I mean, I guess you could try to impeach them or something, but it's very, very difficult. So I don't have a lot of confidence in the Justice Department doing anything. But if Congress, if the Republicans in the House can come up with irrefutable evidence, which was missing in the voting machine thing, that's what that whole thing was about. I'm thinking vivid evidence. I'm going to report the hell out of it, and all the conservative media will. The corporate media will try to suppress it, as they already have. But word will get out. Word will get out. So the final thought today is, look, we just live in a flawed country. Every country on earth is flawed. We're in a down cycle here. But history shows that we can rise up. The 2024 election, 4 more years of Biden, I'm going to start looking at property in Ireland, okay? Because I don't think this nation can survive 4 more years of this man. But our system is our system, okay? But it's my job to tell you if the system is corrupt, and it is. Thank you for watching and listening to the No Spin News, new column on Sunday noon. If you go to BillO'Reilly.com, check out all our great gear and our campaigns, the atheism, the Team Normal. But I want you to relax and have some fun this weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.